Welcome to another session of Speak Your Soul Sessions. This is Slept on Shay, and today's session is another Love Your Body segment called Confessions of an Inverted Triangle, and this is going to be my most personal session yet.
Speak your soul, speak your soul, let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow.
Now, you may be wondering, why is this going to be my most personal session yet? Well, I'm going to be talking about how I didn't always love my shape. I did not always love my body and what I saw when I looked into the mirror. And even now, there are some things that I still struggle with, but over time, I've learned how to accept my genetics, accept the way that I'm shaped, and even work towards learning how to enhance it through how I dress, how I work out, and just accepting that even if I wanted to change my body or change how I look, I don't have the money, right? But no, this is just my journey towards self-acceptance, right? And also in this session, I'm going to talk about, well, first of all, address what is an inverted triangle. I understand that this is a very niche topic. However, I think that there are things that everybody can take away from this, regardless of what age they are, or what stage they are, what shape they are. There's something that anybody can learn from this. But just think of this as like an auditory journal entry, right? But also we have some fun things going to go on in the session where I'm going to be talking about celebrities who have the inverted triangle shape. You'll also get some fashion tips if you're an inverted triangle. You'll get some tips on how to enhance your shape, how to really embrace it. And of course, there's just going to be overall tips that you can take away from this to learn how to love yourself, to learn how to affirm yourself more. So without further ado, let's get into the session. Alrighty, so what is an inverted triangle? Most people who are inverted triangles know that they are inverted triangles. Usually you're an inverted triangle if you heard, oh my goodness, your legs are so skinny. I've heard that before all of my life. I won't say any names. Or if somebody talks about how broad your shoulders are or narrow your hips are. But essentially, an inverted triangle is a person whose shoulders are broader or wider than their hips, right? Usually, the strength of an inverted triangle is their upper half. You have strong shoulders, strong back, strong chest. A lot of inverted triangles can be busty. Some inverted triangles aren't always busty, but the point is that your shoulders are wider than your hips. You usually have very small, narrow hips. An inverted triangle is also defined by having a smaller lower half. You might have a shorter torso, longer legs. Once again, you're not too hippie, and you don't have like big thighs, big quads, all of that. So your strength, or the most dominant part of your body, if you will, if you're an inverted triangle, is going to be your upper half. And 3 celebrities who are inverted triangles include Jill Scott. Please listen to her new song, Prussia, and check out her new album coming out on February the 13th. I love Miss Jilly from Philly. Gorgeous, talented woman. Naomi Campbell, who's arguably one of the most beautiful supermodels of all time, argue with your mama. And then there's Angelina Jolie, amazing, gorgeous actress. And I want to drive home the point that regardless if you're plus sized, thin or somewhere in between, you can still be an inverted triangle, right? The point is, or the most defining feature of you is that your shoulders are going to be wider than your hips. So you cannot be a busty person at all. You can be thin, as we see with Naomi Campbell or Angelina Jolie. But the point is that your shoulders have to be wider than your hips. Your hips have to be very narrow for you to be an inverted triangle, if that makes sense. Because when a person is curvy, sometimes, or plus size, excuse me, we like to automatically define them as an hourglass, which is not true a lot of the cases. The hourglass is the most rare shape, the rarest shape of all time. It's very rare that a woman's shoulders and her hips are the same width, and she's equally as top heavy as she is bottom heavy. It's very rare. So I have to drive home the point that whether you gain a little weight, whether you lose it, your bone structure is your bone structure. And these are my confessions, as Usher Raymond would say. I'm sorry, I'm being extra corny, y'all. I'm getting real personal here, okay? I'm really being loose over here, over these parts. I hope you're having a good time so far. Are you having a good time? If you are, please remember to like this video, subscribe to it, share, comment. I hope you're having fun around these parts. And hit the notification bell so that every time Speak Your Soul Sessions comes out with a new session, you can see it automatically. It won't get lost in your algorithm. I want you to be informed and well aware about all of these wonderful sessions. So I used to think that not being pear-shaped or hourglass-shaped reduced my femininity. But in reality, as I learned, and I have a session that discusses this about femininity, masculinity, all of these things, but femininity is an attitude, it's how you carry yourself, it's traits. Seriously, look up feminine traits and you'll see that it has nothing to do with a shape. Yes, men can also be one with their feminine. Like I said, I'm going to add the episode that you can look at. Check it out in the description, okay? And it's no secret, right? But I'm a black woman. So in the black community, bigger always seems better. Bigger hips, bigger lips, bigger thighs, just big, big, big. The curvier you are or thicker you are, it just seemed to me that the more desirable you are or were. But years later, I discovered that blackness is not a monolith, you know, and we're living in a day and age where BBL culture is still popular, it's still trending, it's still trendy, and it doesn't help anybody's body image, right? You scroll through social media and sometimes you see the same type of shapes and body types and looks and features just promoted, and it's terrible because we need more representation, right? We come in different shapes, sizes, hair types, complexions, everything. To be black is so beautiful and so diverse. So whether you're an inverted triangle, you're a rectangle, you're pear-shaped, you're hourglass, whatever, we're all beautiful, okay? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if you think you fine, then you just fine regardless of whatever society might say. And then what used to frustrate me the most, right? I used to hate not having wide hips. It's no secret for those who really know me, right? I love to go out dancing. I've never professed to be the best dancer or the most coordinated or whatever, but I love music. Music is my life, music is my everything. But going out dancing, trying to do certain dance moves, especially if it's a more sensual dance move, it used to piss me off. I'm like, my hips are not moving the way I need them to because they're so little. Sometimes I would have to work extra hard so people knew I was just really working my hips. It's just a mess, you know. And I used to, and I still get annoyed when people discuss how skinny my legs are. I promise, I do calf raises, I strength train, I do all of this, I eat the protein, whatever. But the calves, excuse me, it's just one of the hardest muscles to grow. Like it's hard, okay? I cannot help my genetics. I can enhance them, but it's like, Lord, look at your legs. Like, I don't eat. I eat. Okay, I eat healthy. I work out. I try to maintain a very healthy lifestyle, but that really grinds my gears. But I eventually accepted that I can't control my genetics, and I'm never going to hate my body enough to change it, or like I said in the intro, or even afford to change it if I wanted to. So I learned to work with what I got and embrace the positives. And here's the positives that I learned to embrace, and the ones that I want you to learn how to embrace if you're an inverted triangle. The positives are that my back and my shoulders are strong. Every time my dad hugged me, he's like, goodness, I want my back to be like yours. He affectionately gave me the nickname She-Hulk, and some people would be like, oh, that's not a positive, but She-Hulk is strong, right? I love my broad shoulders and my strong back. It makes me feel happy to know that I have more of an athletic body type, if you will, and that's okay. My legs are long and they're pretty. They're fashionable. When I put on wedges or just anything and the sun is glistening on my legs, they're beautiful, right? And my upper body is just great overall. Like I just love how it looks. I love how my body looked in my prom dress when I was 17 years old. I had a one shoulder prom dress that was so pretty. And when you have nice shoulders, but then you also work out your shoulders can really pop, okay? And while I don't have wide hips, my shape is pretty womanly. I work out, I enhance it. Sorry fam if you're watching this. Sorry. Look, I have to say it. I'm not SpongeBob SquarePants over here. If you know, you know. So I still have a womanly feminine shape. I just don't have wide hips, and I don't have the biggest calves in the world, and that's perfectly okay. Okay? And also I learned how to dress better for my shape. I won't pretend to be some fashionista, even though people are tripped out that I like wearing dresses more often than pants. I won't pretend that I put on stilettos and do all of these things, but with the things that I do put on over time as I got older, I would look at pictures, look in the mirror, and even now I'm starting to start over with my wardrobe and revamp it. And maybe a year ago or so, I think it's been over a year, well over a year, it could be 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, I learned how to tailor my workouts to my shape so that I could make my lower half stronger and thicker and appear more balanced, you know? So in short, I learned how to work with what I got, love it 98% of the time, because there's some days where I'm still like, my hips, but whatever. I love my shape most of the time, and I hope that you walk away from this video feeling affirmed regardless of what shape you are. So, without further ado, I'm also going to get into how you should dress for your shape and how I learned how to dress for my shape. As an inverted triangle, you have to remember that you have beautiful shoulders, but you have broad shoulders. So you don't want to wear any type of top or dress or whatever that is going to close up your chest or close up your shoulders, open up that chest. So the best tops for an inverted triangle would be V-necks, asymmetrical tops, halter tops, scoop neck tops, and dresses. So you don't want to really wear what are they, crew tops, right? You don't want to wear any like high tops that are cutting off your shoulders, cutting off your chest. You may not want to wear big huge embellishments around your shoulders, things that look like shoulder pads, unless you have on some type of bottoms that are flared and can kind of balance the top, if that makes any sense. But the point is, most inverted triangle shapes usually have a great bust, okay? So you want to embrace that. You want to show that off. And personally, everybody is different. You don't have to listen to this, by the way. You can be like, I can wear what I want. Who are you? And that's cool too. Love yourself, embrace yourself, take chances. It's okay too. But also, I don't like thin straps. I've never liked thin straps. Also, I found that with thin straps, I'm like, what bra am I going to wear with this? Once again, sorry fam, this is very personal, most personal session I've ever made, right? So you might want to cut it off now. I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, I'm like, what bra am I gonna wear? And these thin straps can't hide my bra straps. So I always thought thin straps also make the shoulder appear broader. I just was never a fan. But if you wear thin straps, comment below how you make it work. So, and as far as pants, straight and wide leg pants and A-line skirts, basically things that are going to bellow out or be wider or show off your legs and your lower half, make your lower half look wider in any way, shape, or form, is going to be your best friend. I used to love skinny jeans when I was younger. I hate skinny jeans because remember, an inverted triangle is already narrow. So skinny jeans are going to make you look narrower or make you your legs look thinner than they already are. Just not a fan. I don't. So just once again, just a quick review of that. Wear V-neck, asymmetrical halter and scoop neck tops and dresses. Wear straight or wide leg pants, A-line skirts. And then finally, here are some tips. One tip that I would share with anybody is stop comparing yourself to others. You are who you are. You're unique. You're beautifully and wonderfully made, and representation matters. We need to see all shapes and sizes out in the world, on TV, on social media, whatever. We need representation. So stop comparing yourself to others. Just think about, how can I feel more beautiful and how can I embrace myself as I am? And for inverted triangles specifically, I cannot stress this enough. If you are on a fitness journey, please work out your legs and lift heavy. Don't let friends skip leg day, right? I think everybody needs to work out their legs. But for an inverted triangle in particular, remember, we have broad shoulders. So to create a balance, we have to lift heavier on leg day than we would for arm day. Some people just like to do calisthenics where it's just kind of like body weight strength training for their arms, I say go ahead and still pick up the dumbbells for your arms too, but you may just not lift as heavy on your arms as you would for your legs because you're trying to create a balanced shape. There's no way that you can get wider hips, right? But if you reduce your belly fat and you focus on getting a thicker lower half, then you will look more balanced and defined. I promise you. Don't be scared of those heavy weights. If you lift 20 pounds with your arms, go ahead and pick up those 40s eventually for your legs so that you can have the shape that you desire, or you can enhance your shape. We will never be hourglasses, and a lot of people won't be, because remember, it's the most rare body type, right? And that's okay. And also remember, dress fabulously. Dress in pretty colors, dress uniquely, dress in ways that makes your body type look scrumptious. You know, just put on clothes that make you feel good. And stare into the mirror every day and affirm yourself. We all have bad days, right? Regardless, it could be the prettiest woman in the world, right? If that's even a thing. And even the prettiest woman in the world feels insecure some days, okay? Trust me, if she says that she doesn't, she's lying to you. And remember, inverted triangle body types are, a lot of athletes are inverted triangles, a lot of models. So our shape is nice and desirable. All different shapes are desirable. You know what the most desirable type of body is? A body that's healthy and strong. And even if you're not there yet, your body is still beautiful. You have to embrace yourself at every part of the journey. And on that note, this is Slept on Shay signing off from Speak Your Soul Sessions. Once again, please hit that notification bell, comment, share, like the video, subscribe to the channel, do whatever you have to do. If there's something that you took away from this today, please do whatever you have to do to help the channel grow and boost engagement. I really need your participation. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world. And go inverted triangles. Woohoo! We are not masculine. Okay, it's okay. Having broad shoulders is okay. Okay. I'm signing off now.